Your conscious ideas, expectations, and beliefs direct the health and activity of the cells. The cells do not have free will in your terms. They have the innate capacity to form other organizations, but not while affiliated with you. To leave you, they must change their form. To some extent, you determine their good health within the framework of their nature. They also help maintain yours. In terms of consciousness, the entity or greater you knows as much more than you know, as you know more than yourselves. You, however, do have free will. For while the entity's psychic structure can be compared to the body, it is a part of and inhabits far greater dimensions. Check something. I swear, still. All of this may seem to have little to do with your personal reality. Yet, your daily experience is as connected with yourself or entity as it is with the cells of your physical form. There is an obviously intimate relationship between each cell and another. There is a constant give and take and grouping of awareness within the body's own miraculous corporal structure. Your idea of reality and its experience is much different than that of any cell, yet each is interconnected. A group of cells forms an organ. A group of selves forms a soul. I am not telling you that you do not have a soul to call your own. You are a part of your soul. It belongs to you and you to it. You dwell within its reality as a cell dwells within the reality of an organ. The organ is temporal in your terms. The soul is not. The cell is material in your terms. The self is not. The entity then, or greater self, is composed of souls. Because the body exists in space and time, the organs have specific purposes. They help keep the body alive and they must stay in place. The entity has its existence in multitudinous dimensions. Its soul's free to travel within boundaries that would seem infinite to you. As the smallest cell within your body participates to its degree in your daily experience, so does the soul to an immeasurably greater extent share in the events of the entity. You possess within yourself all of those potentials in which consciousness creatively takes part. The cell does not need to be consciously aware of you in order to fulfill its existence. Even though your expectations of health largely influence its existence, But your recognition of the soul and entity can help you direct energies from these other dimensions into your daily life. You, dear reader, are in the process of expanding your psychic structure, of becoming a conscious participator with the soul, in certain terms, of becoming what your soul is. As cells multiply and grow within their own nature and the physical framework, so do selves evolve in terms of value fulfillment. Souls are also creative psychic structures, ever changing and yet always retaining individual integrity, and all are dependent one upon the other. Souls make up the life of the entity in those terms. Yet, the entity is more than the soul is. When you are aware of the existence of the entity and of the soul, you can consciously draw upon their greater energy, understanding, and strength. It is inherently available, but your conscious intent brings about certain changes in you that automatically trigger such benefits. The results will be felt down to the smallest cells within your body and will affect even the most seemingly mundane events of your daily life. You are growing in consciousness. Therefore, using it expands its capabilities. It is not a thing, but an attribute and characteristic. That is why your understanding and desire are so important. The processes initiated are beyond your normal awareness. They occur automatically with your intent if you do not block them through fear, doubt, or opposing beliefs. Imagine yourself as a portion of an invisible universe, but one in which all the stars and planets are conscious and full of indescribable energy. You are aware of this. Think of this universe as having the form of a body. If you want to, visualize its outline brilliant against the sky. The suns and planets are your cells, each filled with the energy and power but awaiting your direction. Then see this energy exploding into your own consciousness, which is unbelievably bright. Realize that it is a portion of a far greater multidimensional structure, spread out in an even richer dimension. Feel the entity sending you energy as you send energy to your cells. Let it fill your being, and then direct it physically any place within your body that you choose. If instead there is a physical event that you strongly desire, then use that energy to imagine its actual occurrence as vividly as you can. If you follow these directions and understand the meaning for them as given, you will find the results most startling and effective. Energy may be directed to any portion of the body, and if you do not block its actions by disbeliefs, that portion will be cured. Remember, however, if you hold the belief that you are a sickly person, that can hinder you. In that case, then, to change that particular kind of belief is your first concern. One of the purposes of this book is to tell you that no one is born to be a sickly person. So reading it can help you there.